Well, millions of Americans will be heading to the polls to cast their vote today, deciding the fate of our country for the next 4 years and beyond. ABC's Christian Cordero reports as the presidential candidates head to their respective watch party locations after a pretty busy last day on the campaign trail.
Good morning. Former President Trump's campaign will be based out of Mar-a-Lago tonight, while the Harris HQ will be right here in Washington at her alma mater of Howard University.
Her campaign was a sprint from the start, launching 107 days ago, courting voters on a trail that ended overnight on top of the Rocky Steps in Philadelphia.
And here at these famous steps, a tribute to those who start as the underdog and climb to victory.
She spent months drawing a stark contrast between herself and former President Donald Trump, then spent the final 2 days avoiding Trump by name, her campaign says, to end on a positive note.
Our campaign has tapped into the ambitions, the aspirations, and the dreams of the American people. And we know it is time for a new generation of leadership in America.
Trump's campaign has tried to steer focus towards issues related to the economy and immigration.
Are you better off now than you were 4 years ago?
But in recent weeks, his message has grown darker. His latest target, while rallying on the eve of Election Day in battleground Michigan, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
She's an evil, sick, crazy bitch. Oh, no. It starts with a B, but I won't say it.
Some Republican leaders have warned Trump's rhetoric could turn women voters away.
And get this, the first results are already in. Dixville Notch, New Hampshire has a tradition of voting in person at midnight, all 6 of their registered voters. That's 4 Republicans and 2 undeclared. The results between Harris and Trump ended with a tie, 3-3. Christian Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Well, there is a surprising change in momentum after a recent Des Moines Register Mediacom poll shows things going in Vice President Kamala Harris's favor. According to the poll, Kamala Harris has a 47% to 44% advantage over former President Donald Trump here in Iowa. This poll comes after the same poll gave Trump a 4-point advantage in September and an 18-point advantage over Joe Biden in June. Political science professor Karen Kudrowski says the poll findings could sway voters either way.
I think it could really galvanize turnout. The question is galvanize whose turnout, right? Are Democrats now going to think that Iowa's in play, so it's really important for me to show up and go vote? Or is it going to galvanize Republican supporters to go, holy cow, our guy's in trouble, I'm going to show up and vote?
Kudrowski adds that this poll could be an indication of something larger happening amongst voters in the Midwestern states that are not typically assumed to be competitive. And starting tonight at 7:30, we will bring you the latest live election coverage as the polls start to close and as the results come in. That includes the presidential race, congressional seats, and state offices. You can watch our election coverage here on We Are Iowa Plus, available on your Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or Apple TV.